Good morning, everybody. I'm San Diego Mayor Todd Gloria. With me this morning is City Council Member Stephen Whitburn, Michael Trimble, the Executive Director of the Gaslamp Quarter Association, and Betsy Brennan, the President and CEO of the Downtown San Diego Partnership. You see even more people behind me. Let me tell you about some of those superstars. Our Chief Operating Officer, Eric Dargan, is here, along with the directors of our transportation and sustainability and mobility and capital and engineering and capital projects. We have the three superstars of infrastructure in the city, and that is Bethany Bizak, Rania Amen, and Alyssa Muto. Brittany Bailey, who's a part of my government affairs team and who's been a champion of this project for many years now. Members of the Gaslamp Quarter Association, Assistant Police Chief Terrence Charlo is here. And then you see all those magnificent, incredible, hardworking people in the orange vests. They are the incredible members of our transportation team. These are the folks that are filling potholes, fixing streetlights, and on the side creating pedestrian promenades. Guys, thank you so much for what you do. So we are here today to celebrate a major milestone in our continued quest to create safe, vibrant, and walkable public spaces for San Diegans and visitors alike to enjoy. You all know about the success of the Piazza della Famiglia in Little Italy. You also know how San Diegans and business owners alike have gravitated to our outdoor dining program known as Spaces as Places, which is being used all across our great city. And now today, I'm pleased to share with you our latest step in bringing another safe, vibrant, and walkable place right here in the Gaslamp Quarter. The Gaslamp Promenade will take the Gaslamp Quarter and downtown San Diego to the next level. In March, our city's transportation crews began constructing new crosswalks that would allow us to install steel bollards to facilitate the closure of Fifth Avenue to vehicles daily from noon until 2 a.m. or lunchtime until closing time, basically prime time in the Gaslamp. I'm pleased to announce that this phase of the Promenade project is now complete, and we are now placing bollards at every crosswalk on the Fifth Avenue from Broadway down to K Street. When the pandemic struck, we shut and local businesses had to shut down. The city worked quickly with the Gaslamp Quarter Association to support local businesses, restaurants, and bars. Using a special events permit, we closed Fifth Avenue from F Street to K Street at certain times during the week to allow for more outdoor dining experiences and to entice people to continue to come to the Gaslamp and dine and keep these restaurants and businesses in business. And quite frankly, it worked. It worked really well. People loved it. In fact, multiple national news organizations have reported that our downtown San Diego, has recovered from the pandemic more quickly and more thoroughly than most other American urban centers. That's good job, guys. A big reason for that is that our downtown didn't have to restart from the beginning. The outdoor dining along Fifth Avenue allowed these businesses in the heart of the Gaslamp to stay afloat during the worst of times. And as folks began to come, as we start to tackle the pandemic, got past the public health orders, people already knew that this was the place to come and to go, and they've been coming ever since in numbers that are very impressive. We want to keep that momentum going, and that's why the City Council in April, with the leadership of Council Member Stephen Whitburn, officially designated Fifth Avenue as a slow street, which is allowing us to make this closure permanent and daily. This is not just great placemaking, it's also an economic development strategy that is allowing us to create more walkable neighborhood, which helps us reach our climate action goals and, importantly, improve safety for everyone who wants to be in the Gaslamp. Now, working on a parallel track, the great Rania Amen with our engineering and capital projects team is conducting a feasibility study that will explore what is possible for the long-term future of this new Gaslamp Promenade. And I know that the Gaslamp Quarter Association, as well as the Downtown San Diego Partnership, will play key roles in making sure that that exploration ultimately results in a special, dynamic destination for San Diegans and for visitors alike. With that, I'd like to turn things over to a trio of folks whose focus every day on making downtown a better place, really the best place it can possibly be. And that starts with the council member who represents downtown, my friend and my council member, Stephen Whitburn. Council member?
Well, thank you, Mayor. Good morning, everybody. Thank you very much for being out here this morning. The community is excited about this Gaslamp Promenade. Closing Fifth Avenue to traffic makes it more inviting, more vibrant, and more fun. We are creating an iconic urban esplanade, and the addition of these bollards is another step forward in that evolution. Attractions like this are another reason why more and more people are coming to downtown San Diego. Thousands came to watch the Padres win at Petco Park last night. There are concerts at the Rady Shell. People come to the Gaslamp for the restaurants and the nightlife. Visitors come for business and pleasure. More and more people are moving downtown. There are cranes in the air building hundreds of new homes. We have a life sciences hub under construction. We have a tech hub underway, and everyone is going to be converging right here on this Gaslamp Promenade. Padres fans, concert goers, outdoor dining patrons, tourists, residents, professionals. Increasingly, the Gaslamp Promenade will be the place to be. Thank you to all of those who are responsible for the continued progress that we're seeing here. The Gaslamp Quarter Association, the Downtown San Diego Partnership, the mayor and our city staff, and the many San Diegans who come downtown and contribute to the success here. And now let's hear from the head of the Gaslamp Quarter Association, Executive Director Michael Trimble.
Thank you, Stephen. Thank you, Mayor. My name is Michael Trimble. I'm the Executive Director of the Gaslamp Quarter Association, representing over 400 businesses located in the Nationally Historic Registered Neighborhood. I'm honored this morning to be part of the unveiling of the Gaslamp Promenade on Fifth Avenue. I want to take a moment to recognize the Gaslamp Quarter Association Board of Directors who supported this and championed this project from its inception in 2018. The board is made up of volunteer business leaders and property owners who care deeply about the dining and entertainment district. They believe the Gaslamp Quarter could evolve into something more pedestrian friendly, a destination for local and visitors coming to San Diego. The project has been a collaborative effort by many public and private companies, the City of San Diego, MTS, San Diego Downtown Partnership, Carrier Johnson Plus Culture, and the countless stakeholders and business owners who supported closing Fifth Avenue to vehicular traffic. In 1982, the Gaslamp Quarter Association was formed to help promote and protect the historic district. Many things have changed in the 41 years since our inception, but one thing remains constant: the passion for providing a good time to all who visit. Some of our founding members envisioned Fifth Avenue becoming more pedestrian friendly, but this dream was not realized until today. This project is a Milestone project, has been a 5-year-long development, and I want to personally thank Mayor Gloria and all his staff and dedicated individuals who believe this project could become a reality. The completion of the Gaslamp Promenade Phase 1 bollard installation represents the first step in the reimagining of our public space on Fifth Avenue. Fifth Avenue will become safer, more walkable, and will foster community by building a place for social connections, conversation, dining, and entertainment. The Gaslamp Promenade will help drive increased revenue for both existing and future businesses. Urban promenades are a vital part of great cities and are major economic drivers across the country and around the world. The dramatic civic enhancement will be an integral part of Gaslamp Quarter's future transformation. Vibrant cities like San Diego are exciting because of the quality of their public spaces. Successful public space promotes public life, fosters health and sustainability, supports local business, and connects people to their local communities. I'm proud to be part of bringing the Gaslamp Promenade project to life, and I really want to thank everyone for being here and look forward to having you all come down and enjoy what the promenade has to offer. Now, it's my great pleasure to introduce the President and CEO of the San Diego Downtown Partnership, Betsy Brennan.
Hello. I'm Betsy Brennan, President and CEO of the Downtown San Diego Partnership. We represent over 400 businesses and 12,000 parcel owners in the 275 blocks of downtown San Diego. And we also manage the Clean and Safe program. So you'll see our ambassadors doing enhanced maintenance and activation and cleaning services in downtown San Diego, and there's 2 of our ambassadors right there doing their work. So thank you so much for all that you do in downtown, and if you see our ambassadors, please thank them for doing all of their enhanced services in downtown. Our mission focuses on advancing the economic prosperity and cultural vitality of downtown San Diego. So our team gets up every single day and focuses on downtown. And that's why we're so excited to be here today to celebrate this milestone for the Gaslamp Promenade. From our recent demographic study, and if anyone wants all of that data, it's very, very good data about downtown. We know that one of the things that the community values most about downtown is its walkability. Not only is it one of the main reasons that they enjoy living and working in downtown, but it's also the primary mode of transportation for most people that live in downtown San Diego. So for downtown, walkability isn't just a best practice in creating welcoming urban spaces, it's the lifeblood of vibrancy in our urban neighborhoods. And that makes today a big win for our businesses, our visitors, and our residents here in downtown San Diego, and particularly in the Gaslamp Quarter. And it's the next chapter for downtown's maturation and evolution to become one of the very best cities in the entire world. We're excited to see this project transform one of downtown's most sought-after destinations into a more pedestrian-friendly corridor, creating a sense of community and highlighting everything that's unique about the Gaslamp Quarter and improving public safety at the same time. We know that creative reimagining of our outdoor public realm like this project will contribute to downtown's vibrancy as a residential neighborhood and continue to elevate our national and international profile as a welcoming place to visit, to work, and to live. I'd like to take a moment to sincerely thank Mayor Gloria and his amazing team. There are so many advocates and champions within the city of San Diego for this project. It's one of those projects that could absolutely not happen, but there are advocates within every department of the city of San Diego that kept pushing this project forward when it could definitely not have happened. And I want to thank them sincerely. And they know who they are, and thank you very much for everything that you did. I also want to sincerely thank the Gaslamp Quarter Association and the leadership of their board and Michael Trimble for pushing this project forward. Whenever you try something new in a city or in anywhere, it takes a lot of time and effort and dedication. And Michael and their board kept pushing this project forward with vision and with determination. And same with Gordon Carrier and Carrier Johnson and Culture for everything that they did to put this vision forward. And to my board at the Downtown San Diego Partnership for seeing the vision and what this can do for downtown San Diego and to be a catalyst for everything we can be in San Diego. We look forward to this being another great addition to downtown's mix of quality outdoor amenities and pedestrian activation. So with that, I'm going to hand it back to Mayor Gloria.
Thank you, Betsy. Thank you, Michael. And of course, thanks, Councilmember Whitburn. I just want to close with just a couple quick thoughts. A reminder that every time we have reclaimed public spaces from cars and turned them back to people, it has been a home run for San Diego. The Plaza de Panama in Balboa Park, the waterfront park along our Embarcadero, Date Street that is now Piazza de la Familia, and today we add Fifth Avenue to that list of home runs for San Diego. When I think about walking Fifth Avenue during the pandemic in 2020 and talking with business owners all up and down the street with Michael and with others, with Mikey and others, the fear that they had about whether or not their businesses was going to hold on was palpable. And then in 2021, as we sort of worked our way out of the pandemic and folks saw how valuable this was and the question about whether or not we would keep this opportunity to use these public spaces and to activate them was really a question and a concern that they had. And we're answering that question today with saying, yes, we're going to keep this. We're going to make it better. We're actually extending it because some of those businesses above F Street wanted to make sure they were included in the opportunities that this pedestrianization does. Well, we heard them and we responded with Councilmember Whitburn, with MTS and others to include that. And so basically what I'm here to say is that I think this is great for the Gaslamp. I think it's great for downtown. I think it's even better for the city of San Diego, both the residents who love to come to Gaslamp and the visitors who we love to welcome and then send home after we take a lot of their money. So let me conclude with this. I want to thank every person who's been involved in this. You heard from some of them, and of course, our city staff who are incredible, to many of the businesses who are along this route, to two Gaslamp Quarter folks I want to mention particularly, Howard Greenberg. Howard, thank you for your longtime advocacy here in downtown and specifically in the Gaslamp, and Gordon Carrier, who is the visionary that's going to take us through the next phases of this particular project as we make it better and better. And lastly, I just can't do this, conclude without expressing my appreciation again for our city staff. These folks are out filling more potholes than you have possibly seen after the coldest winter in like 90 years. We have too many street lights that are out, and we are working them hard to try and get them repaired as quickly as possible. This is additional work that they took on because they love this city, they love serving it, and they were willing to take on this responsibility. Can I ask you once again for a round of applause for our city workers? I think every single one of you guys, so proud of these folks, so very proud. And more to come. Let me tell you this, if you like Fifth Avenue, I'm going to tell you where we're going next. Normal Street and Hillcrest. We have the opportunity to build another promenade in that community where you're seeing new growth, new opportunities. We've long had a pride flag there at the corner of Normal and University. We have sort of created more of a pedestrian experience, but we think we can take it to the next level. So what we're doing here in Gaslamp is not going to stay in Gaslamp. It's going to go all across the city to reclaim spaces for San Diegans. We live in, well, not so much this morning, but we live with the best climate on earth. Let us enjoy more of it. Let's do it safely, vibrantly, and let's make sure we do stuff that benefits the people as well as the businesses in these communities. With that said, I'd like to ask 8 VIPs to help us unveil the bollards that will open up Fifth Avenue to a world of possibilities. That includes Councilmember Whitburn, Michael, and Betsy, whom we've already been introduced to, our Chief Operating Officer, Eric Dargan, Transportation Director, Bethany Bezak, Brittany Bailey, who, as I mentioned before, has been a champion for this project for some time, and Howard and Gordon, if you wouldn't mind taking positions at the bollards. We will move this podium out of the way, and we'll do the big reveal. Thank you all again for being here this morning. 3, 2,